Hello, I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel, Finding My Muse. Considering the stress of the past few years and worldwide situations, attending a self-care retreat at this time may have some people thinking that that's a pretty selfish thing to do. But I'd like to suggest that taking time out for yourself to retreat, to rest and reset, isn't selfish at all, but rather it is self-filling. In this video, I'm going to share my tips and tricks for creating your very own DIY self-care retreat. And I have a bonus gift for you. I've created a free planner just for you. The link is in the description box below. Okay, let's get started by gathering our supplies. I like to have spa treatments during retreats, so I went by Target and picked up a few things. First up was a sugar scrub and some facial masks. It's always great to have a couple of those on hand. And you know what? Some of these I actually already had, and you may have a lot of these supplies in your house already. I also picked up a lip mask, and I also picked up some stuff for mani-pedis, a hand mask and a foot mask. I already had these nail polishes and my favorite hand cream I have to make sure I pack. I love to take Aromatherapy Baths. This is one of my favorites. It's a black amber bath bomb. By the way, this is one of my all-time favorite beauty supplies. You will never have an issue with dry, cracked heels if you use this in the shower every time. You may wish to make some supplies. You can easily make a bath scrub or bath salts using a bag of plain Epsom salts and a little bottle of essential oil. Other supplies you may want to consider for your retreat are yoga supplies, a mat, a bolster, a blanket. You may want some basic art supplies, a variety of candles, some incense or essential oils, room sprays, wax melts. You may want some tapestries or art that inspires you. Also consider retreat attire. What are you going to wear? Do you have loungewear, active wear that you prefer? Think about bringing some books along, some creative time supplies. Maybe you have some special crystals, photos, or trinkets that you'd like to have. Maybe you even bring out some fairy lights to make your space magical. I picked up this little diffuser from Target. I believe it was under $10, and it's great. You just put in some water and a few drops of essential oil, and voila, you have a delightful spa aromatherapy experience for your retreat. When I go on retreat, I always want to take along a few special books that inspire me. This one, The Lost Spells, is really a book of poetry and art. It is beautiful, and it's meant to be read aloud. So I loved that idea and wanted to be sure to bring it along with me. Think about your favorite books or reading materials and be sure to stash a few in your retreat kit. I think journaling on a retreat is always a good idea, and I've included a list of journaling prompts, but also a playlist for your retreat. And there are a few videos included that shows you how to journal. Of course, I can't go anywhere without some basic art supplies. And I always like to bring along a deck of cards. Usually they are some sort of tarot deck or affirmation deck. This one is kind of both, and I love it. It's called the Playful Heart Tarot. Once you've created a plan, chosen your location, gathered your supplies, and scheduled your retreat, you may wish to create a simple agenda. Self-care is all about taking steps to tend to your body, mind, and spirit. A self-care retreat can facilitate a positive transformation. Your self-care retreat should be renewing and regenerating for you. Sometimes we spend so much time focusing on our obligations, jobs, and families that we need to step away and take time for ourselves. A self-care retreat is designed to make that happen. Embracing self-care is a way to transform your busy life by refocusing on what matters, stepping back from what doesn't, and learning to make lifestyle choices that promote well-being. This DIY self-care retreat can put you on a path to personal recovery, discovery, and living a more inspired, happy, and creative life. My retreat agenda can look a little bit like this. I like to start with a morning meditation, maybe do a morning reflection, writing in my retreat journal. After having a good, nourishing breakfast, I like to go do some yoga or go for a walk or a hike. After personal hygiene, maybe I would do some DIY spa treatments and then have a nourishing lunch. After lunch, I like to have some creative time where I'm making something. Also some rest and quiet time. And maybe late in the afternoon, have a little pick-me-up of yoga or walking or hiking or some sort of movement. Then I like to do something, some creative thing, like making music or singing or dancing. After a nourishing dinner, I typically want to have an evening reflection where I'm writing in my retreat journal again, and maybe an outdoor shower or an aromatherapy spa bath, and close with a quiet evening meditation before resting. While you're on retreat, remember that this is your time. You're creating a container for positive transformation. From the outside, it may look like you're creating a cocoon around yourself, and you most definitely are. You are retreating and going inward. Yes, it may look and feel like you are dissolving into a disgusting pile of goo, but that's how transformation happens. Unfurl your wings and marvel at the beauty of you. Eat when you are hungry, rest when you are tired, and in between, let yourself love yourself. I took the past few weeks off to retreat and practice self-care. I really needed it. I have been struggling very much since my parents passed. This retreat was deeply healing for me. I decided to mark my journey of transformation with some ink. Not that I'm recommending getting a tattoo during your retreat. You should most definitely do what is best for you. The idea is that you take time out to slow down and reset. Your mantra should be, no chores, no work, no stress. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.